second I was like, I was worried
Yeah,
for
I
a
know.
second, but I think, yeah, good. All is well that ends well. So, with no more no waiting, let us dive into the session. And reiterating, we'll have the Q&As towards the end. And please use the chat windows to keep on adding your questions. We will be monitoring, and we will club together the questions and ask towards the end. We'll get it clarified from Ketan. All right. Okay, so over to you, Ketan. Best of luck. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. So, can you guys, the audio is good?
Yes, Ketan. Yeah.
Yes, we can
Yes.
hear you
Okay.
well.
Okay. So, it's good. Good morning to all of you, first of all, and sorry for the glitch. We are starting on creating videos using Camtasia. So I see a lot of people here, and I'll give you a quick introduction. I'm Ketan, and I'm a lead technical writer at One Network Enterprises, Pune. I have around 12 years of experience in technical writing, and since last 5 to 6 years, I have been using Camtasia for creating various types of videos, mainly for our software product here. So let's talk about our agenda here. So we will see overview of Camtasia. Then
we cannot see your screen.
Is it okay?
I can see
We are able
We
to.
can see KK leaving.
Yeah, we can
you
see
see
it.
the presentation?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
then
yes,
probably
Puneet,
it's
we
my
can see.
fault.
We are able to see the presentation, Puneet.
Okay, sorry. Please go ahead.
Okay, we'll talk about types of videos that you can create with Camtasia. Third thing, we'll take a look at the video production process, advantages and challenges. So before we start, I just want to tell you that I am just sharing my experiences with you with Camtasia. So there might be some other features and functionalities that I haven't used yet. But yeah, so we will see the overview of Camtasia. So first thing is why videos? So I am guessing that we all are technical writers here in this call. So why the need of videos arise suddenly in technical documentation? So 5 to 6 years ago, I guess the videos we have started using videos in our documentation. So first thing is audio visual medium is very easy to understand. So you'll agree with me with this. So second thing is when we have some complex feature in our product. So it is very easy to simplify with the help of videos, and it is understandable for our end users. And third thing is effective for procedures. So if you have some complex procedures which involves 2 or 3 decision-making workflows that can be not quite confused for end users, then it is very good to show them via videos. So now let's talk about videos. The first thing is concept videos. So I've categorized those videos as in align with data. So it is not generic, very generic things. So concept videos are you create concept videos to explain your complex features, and you can use graphics and animations in those videos. Then audio is a good way to create your videos or make your videos very attractive. You can add music, light music in the background, and also narration. Narration always helps rather than having a plain video with only text and callouts and banners. So narration is important. Then you can have PPT recording. So we will see later in this presentation how we can, include PPT recordings. Second one is instructional videos where you have some procedures and happening, in your product. You are performing some task or procedure in your product, and you are giving instructions how to execute that. So you will need screen recordings for such kind of videos. Second thing is, of course, narration and instructions. We don't usually put music in such kind of videos. Okay. Third thing is graphics and animations. If you need it, you can always insert graphics and animations in instructional videos too. UI highlighting, this is very important for instructional videos. When you want to highlight certain part or any certain UI element on the screen. Quizzes, this is very good feature of Camtasia that you can insert quizzes in your videos so that you will know that how users are grasping your content. Okay, so there are training videos and e-learning videos. So you can again create training or e-learning videos using Camtasia. So these are a kind of mix of concept and instructional videos, because you must have seen that in e-learning videos there are a lot of concepts explained, then there are music, interactive screens, and maybe there are some procedures to follow. So I would say that these are a mix of those videos. We are those video types. Yes, then there are interactive screens. But I would suggest to use Adobe Captivate for such videos, because Adobe Captivate is a very good tool for creating e-learning videos. But you can also try this with Camtasia if you have only one tool. Then there are other kind of videos such as marketing and PR videos. You can create such videos using Camtasia. There is a feature called green screen, so that you can use that feature and have someone talk in front of camera, then edit that in Camtasia to create such videos. And there are demo videos. So generally in product-based companies, there are lots of demos happening during sprint or in the release. So what you can do is capture those demos, and with the help of quick editing, you can present those demos to your end customers or internal customers. So let me show you how to do this, like capturing demos. So we will record this session and then see how it looks in Camtasia, how we can edit it. So there is an option in PowerPoint under add-ins tab. So you have to procure a separate installer for that, and then only you can see that. So Camtasia allows me to record the whole session. Okay. Screen. Okay, so if you want audio with it, you can have this thing on and click here to begin recording. Okay, so now our session is being recorded. So let's talk about the video production process. So first thing is you will have to identify those topics that you want to convert into videos, right? So after that, the first thing is writing script. The writing crisp script with choicest of words is very important, because in videos your user might lose focus if you have very lengthy sentences and long videos. So try to keep it minimum with a good script. Then it is good to have one review round. It can be a technical review, or it can be a grammatical, or a review from the marketing team if your script fits the feature that you are describing. And third thing is recording your script. So there are two things. If you want to make very professional videos that are going to be viewed by your end users, I would suggest that go for a recording studio. So we have a setup here. We have a tie-up with a local recording studio here, and we send them script. They record it and send them back in in audio file formats. So it's very good. If you have global audience, then you have to choose your voice actor accordingly so that it looks professional. Second thing is you can also record your script using other softwares and also with Camtasia. So you can record your audio files with Camtasia and then club it with video recordings. So there are two ways available. The only thing is when you are recording in a closed room or a closed conference room in your office, the ambient sound plays a role in it and it looks it is very unprofessional to hear. So recording studio would be a good choice. Then screen recording. So whatever your features or procedures that you want to record, you have to do it in, you can do it in Camtasia. So while recording a screen, it is always good practice to do whatever, execute that procedure beforehand so that there are no glitches. Creating media and resources. This is also very important step. As I said earlier in one of the PPTs that you have to, you can use 2D or 3D animation in your videos, right? So you need to create that animation beforehand. So one thing is you can create 2D animation using a few softwares or online editors that are available. You can use PowerPoint also to create very basic and small 2D animations if you want to save on a budget. And other thing is you can hire an animator. Basically what we do is we hire outside agency to create small animations and use that file uh, in our video. So if you have budget, you can go for that. Again, when you are producing an video for global audience, or if you want to put it on a social media platform, it is always good practice to download or procure images or any other media things that are licensed. So it is better to have licensed images or any media material so that there won't be a copyright issue afterwards. So this is, the next is video editing. So video editing is a skill that you can develop by practice. So right now, nowadays we can edit videos on our cell phone devices. So editing is not a very difficult skill anymore, and everyone can do it, but it needs a certain level of practice to create those marketing videos. And last thing is producing output. So you can produce output in certain formats and in certain resolutions as per your need, and you can also share them across social media platform using Camtasia. So you have to configure your social media account in Camtasia, and you can share it on Vimeo, YouTube, and Google Drive, I guess. So that is about the video production process. So anyone have any questions or doubts, or we can address that in the last session?
Yes, Ketan, we will take Q&A at the end. So I
Okay.
think, yeah, you can go ahead. And
Okay,
if you are comfortable, like maybe at later point in time, you can also switch on your camera. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so to help you with the video production process, Camtasia has inbuilt library where you can use music such as intro music, outro music, and theme music. Basically, you can use this for your concept videos. So there is one instance I want to share with you. So we recorded a script in our office, and there was little ambient noise present in that audio file. So what we did is we inserted a theme, a very light theme, and then we inserted our audio like a narration file on top of that. So the end result was good enough for our customers. So we successfully, removed that ambient noise by using a little bit in theme music in the background. And there is a theme library, which consists of titles, callouts, and banners. So you can use them directly to, focus on any UI element, or small animations are there for your titles, callouts, and banners. So you can use it directly from Camtasia. So let's talk about advantages here. First one is easy to understand. So videos are very easy to understand if you have very complex product, and if your end users are not tech savvy. For example, we have an app where our end users are from a logistics business, and some of them are from warehouse business. So they are people working in warehouse. So it is not always easy for them to follow the screen and execute that procedure in certain workflow. So it is very easy to understand for them using videos. So it saves time and efforts of users. So instead of finding through documentation like PDF or help centers, it is easy to see a video and perform those actions, or to understand a complex concept. It is videos are very uh, good and easy medium. So it perfectly complements your print material. For example, if you have written procedure and which is complex enough, so you can insert a video link there, only inline video link, so that users can go and see that video there. Yeah, help video links on the UI. So the good example is nowadays a lot of banking portals have started using this help video links on UI. So they help you to carry out like a very basic but important task, such as electronic funds transfer, adding a beneficiary, etc. So it is very helpful to put video links on UI. And top feature videos. So this is a real life example. So what we do is we release top feature video per release here, so that our customers can get a glimpse of what they are going to get in the next release, or the so next release. So it is very good example of creating videos. Basically, for product companies, it is very what you can say, very crucial to convey your important or top features beforehand to your customers. So this is a very good example. Then, of course, Camtasia also has some set of challenges. So a video library or this thing only works if you have stable products. For example, if you are going to change your UI frequently, then it is very tedious task to update videos than a print documentation or any documentation. So I would say that there should be a life of at least 10 months to 1 year for your videos. So it is applicable for stable products mainly, because when you produce your output or produce a video about certain procedure, and if that UI goes out of date, then it is very difficult, because you have to change that UI part, then you have to change the recording part if there is a change in a workflow, and then video production becomes a costly affair. So it is applicable to stable products. And as I said, it is very difficult to maintain consistency for unstable products. For example, after a release, if you have any hot patches going on within a couple of months, then it is not advisable to create videos about it. So just you have to think of while creating videos, you have to think of your stability of the product. And also budget is another thing. It can be costly if you are taking professional help for a script recording or any animation or licensed images. So for that also you have to spend a little bit of money, but that surely make your videos look very professional. So these are set of challenges before you think to create videos. So that was about my presentation, and if you have any issues or queries, you can reach me through my personal email or on LinkedIn. Okay, so let's see how this looks on the timeline. So when I stop recording, okay, we have to save it. And the recording will appear in Camtasia Studio. Okay, so everyone can see my screen.
Yes, Ketan.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So this is basically how it looks. This is our clip pin. So I'll explain these tabs in detail. This is our preview window, and this is our timeline. Timeline can have multiple tracks as per your needs. And currently we have audio file and video file on track 1 and track 2. So you can sometimes when you get a combined output, like you can edit other videos too other than recordings. So you can separate audio and video here by selecting. Right now I don't have that option, but you can select your audio and video files. So this is a clip bin where you can import your recordings, other videos, JPEG files, or any other media resource that you want to use in your video. You can import that here by using import media option. Then this is the library that I was talking about. So this library consists of music files as well as theme files. So let's add one title here, animated title. Okay, so we can see preview here. Okay, now this is grouped. So if you want to make any changes to it, just right click and ungroup. And here you can insert a title. So I'm just covering basic functionalities. You can do much more. You can see the preview. You can stretch it to fit your screen. And our video starts. So can you guys hear sound of our session?
Just play. Maybe I'll confirm. Right now, I do not hear anything, Ketan. No, I'm not able to hear sound.
No, we can't hear.
Okay, I guess I will have to share that too.
Ketan, in MS Teams, right on top where you're presenting your screen from, there will be an option there itself to enable computer audio. That should allow
Okay.
you to share the audio for us.
Where is that?
Well, you get a dedicated pop-up. It's not under
Okay.
settings. It's from where you're presenting. It's on the screen, but it's only available to you. I'm not sure whether it would pop up on your phone screen since you're sharing it from the phone, right?
No, no.
Are you on a laptop?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so
I
where you're
get it.
presenting.
You
First
need to
thing is you have to
unshare and
identify
then
those.
share it.
No, I just enabled that
Stop,
option.
stop sharing, and if you can share again, while sharing again, you need to select that option.
Yes. So, Ketan, first stop sharing, and when you start share, yes, please stop sharing. Yeah. Now, when you share, you will have an option.
You should select the option called on computer volume. There'll be something towards the right side. You have to enable it. Then you can share it.
There'll be a checkbox. You'll have to select that.
This option, right? Now we can, I mean, let me play it first. Topics that we want to convert into videos, right? So after, can you hear now?
Yes, yes, we can hear you now. We can hear
Okay.
also.
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, so we have just inserted a slide here. Let's expand the timeline. And whenever there is a transition from one slide to another or one screen to another, we can use these transitions here. Okay, so this is just like in a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, there is a one already present here. Okay, I'll put some major transitions. So let's see if it applies. Yeah. Okay, so these are transitions just like PPT. So you can use them for smooth transition from one screen to another or one procedure to another. So here is the library and yeah, so we can insert, as I said, we can insert intro or outro music here. Intro music is when you put the, I mean, in the beginning of video, you can put that music. It's like an introduction. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Ketan, yeah.
Okay, good. So now we are on the audio tab where we can adjust those volume settings. So we can set variations to audio files, such as we can edit this file also, and we can edit this narration wala file. So I'll just show you. So it is when you start any kind of music, you cannot do that with the high volume or a high pitch. So we can add here fade in effect here like this. So it is a soothing effect. And then the volume increases gradually. Okay, similarly, you can do it here, the fade out effect. And then we can adjust those points for our need. Then there are transitions. Okay, so now you all can see. Okay, so now our session is. Okay, so let's add some callouts here. So in callouts, you can add these kind of shapes then sketch motion, and these are special callouts. So if you want to blur certain area of the screen due to confidentiality or anything, you can do that. Then there is a highlighting callout. You can highlight the screen, and the most interesting thing is you can insert links here. Okay, so the callout is called hotspot, where you can insert link to navigate to external website. So you can insert your help center's link here if you want to navigate from video to help center directly. Let's put it here. And similarly, there are callouts here in library. You can use from that library or this option. Then there is a zoom in and zoom out functionality, which is very basic. If you want to zoom in particular element on the screen, then you can do that. For example, to keep it minimum with a good script, then it is you can change its speed or make it small so that it will. So try to keep it minimum with a good script. So this is zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, we have seen this tab. So in volume, there are other options such as volume up, silence, add audio points, and remove audio points. So volume up and down, what it does is if you feel that this is too much of a voice or for a video, then you can turn it down by using volume down. Or sometimes you're recording, I mean, you haven't catch all the script, or the recording volume is too low, then you can just volume up using these options. But this is again artificial volume up and down features, so you might get some kind of noise in between, like artificial noise. In video, your user might lose focus if you have very lengthy sentences and long videos. Similarly, you can enable volume leveling, which allows you to create your audio files or audio variation consistent. Then noise removal functionality is also there. You can remove unnecessary noise, but again, it is not 100% up to the mark. But yes, there is that functionality. We have already seen transitions here. So you can insert various transitions while switching screens. There are cursor effects. So whenever executing any procedure on screen, if you want to hide your cursor because if unintentionally you made some movements like this which are distracting for end users, then you can hide your mouse cursor. Okay, similarly, you can provide any special effects such as highlighting, spotlight and magnify effects on your cursor clicks. So you can apply that effect for left click or right click. And there is also click sound. You can insert. But as we don't have any clicks in our presentation, I cannot really show you, but that is there. Visual properties is whenever you insert any callout or any object, you can make it move or scale. You can change opacity using these options. So for example, I have put circle here. There's no call out, right? Okay, so if we add one circle here, and if we provide values here, then it moves sentences and long videos. So try to keep it minimum with a good script. Then so try to keep it minimum with a good script. Then okay, it's okay. Okay, just we'll leave it for now, but you can change visual properties of your callouts or any objects that are there on the screen. You've seen cursor effects. There is a voice narration. As I said earlier, you can record your script using Camtasia, and this is just a straightforward thing. You have to connect your headphones and set up audio wizard, and it's good to go. Record camera, you can have you in the video, and there's small square appears, and you can hide it if you want. You can make it visible for some part of the video and make it invisible for some part of video. There is a captions feature is there. The captions can be speech to text. That means that you can convert or create captions automatically, but it hardly works because there is another setup that you have to perform before, such as voice recognition. Then it determines your speed, few words, and then only it works. Instead of that, you can create your subtitles or captions file, and then you can import it here and include it in your video. That way it works well. Then there is a quizzing. So we can add quizzes at the in between or towards end of our videos. So let me show how it works. So there are 4 types of quizzes you can insert. First one is multiple choice. Second one is fill in the blank, short answer, and true or false. So let's do fill in the blanks. So this is the default answer that I'm providing, because there is a facility to score your quizzes. So I'll show you that afterwards. Okay, so we can see preview here. So this will appear like this. So when you answer it, it goes to the next question. You can draw or select it and submit your answers. So after submitting, it goes to the moderator or host of the video, and you can also see results. That option is also there. but since this is preview, we are not seeing it. Yeah, so this is pretty much about the editor. This is a timeline where you can, put your resources, media resources. Okay, you can add as many tracks as you want. Then while editing, if you want to disable some track like audio, then I can make it invisible or disable it. Sorry, this is the video track. First thing is writing script. And also you can lock the track when you finish editing with any particular track, you can lock it so that you cannot accidentally update it later. So let's just produce this output and see how it looks. So there are a few options here. These four are to share it share it on the social media platforms. Then you can select resolution of your video. So this is 480, 720 and 1080. These three options are available. And when you insert any quizzes or any special elements such as hotspots, you have to produce your video with Smart Player. So I am selecting MP4 with Smart Player option with 720p resolution. Okay, then we need to provide recipient's email address here for quiz. So you will get notifications. Require users to input name and address, email address before quiz. Let's keep that on. So it will take a few minutes to render this video. So if anyone has any questions or doubts, you guys can ask.
Ketan, Bhavna wants to know that how we can add markers in the video. So if you can show us while we are in the editor.
Yeah. Actually,
Thanks.
I cannot edit at this moment. Yeah, markers as in
Markers as in like where a new topic is starting or from where uh, we have small snippets of video.
Okay, so I assume that you have that external material already available, so you can just line up on the timeline and use one of the transitions.
Okay. If you can just show from where we can do it. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Chaitali, in between, we can ask other questions as this editor is in progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, sorry, this one was a related one, and um, other is like, is there any text to speech feature available, or how we can add voices?
Yeah, text to speech feature is available. in captions tab. So you can do it, but as I said earlier that you need to set up that feature first before using it.
Okay.
Okay, so now our session is being recorded. So let's talk about the video production process. So first thing is you will have to identify those topics that you want to convert into videos, right? So after that, the first thing is writing script. The writing crisp script with choicest of words is very important because in videos your user might lose focus if you have very lengthy. To keep it neat, it can be. Okay, so we have inserted keys here. So this is. You can view answers also. Technical review, or it can be a grammatical or a review from the marketing team if your script, fits the feature that you are describing. To things that go for a recording studio. Okay, so that was about producing the video. So now back to questions.
Uh, yeah, Ketan, that was very informative. So if you can show us the marker menu, that is one of the questions, that what are markers and how do they work and how we can add them.
Okay, so yeah, I'll talk about that. So this is first thing I want to show is text to speech thing. So as I said, this is a text to speech feature that is available. But first you have to perform some operations such as train your computer to understand voice and set up. This is easy, but add words to the speech recognition dictionary. So after that, only you will able to produce the output that you want from this feature. So after that, it does it automatically, but I haven't trained it, so I don't know what kind of captions Camtasia will produce. Let's see. So yeah. So these are automatic captions. I'll just play from here. Okay, so now our session is being recorded. Can you see those captions? So let's
Yes, Ketan.
talk about video production process. This is so first thing is you will have to identify those topics that. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so it is not converting it exactly.
No, actually it
Yeah.
takes time to use that feature, but it is available.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah, if you can quickly show us the marker thing, that is pen.
yeah. So you are saying how to. So this is not very fit for e-learning tool if your question is in that context. So there is no concept of markers as such. You can just put your media material or media resources on the timeline. You can use transitions or any other features to uh, I mean, break one flow and start another. But apart from that, I don't have any idea about it.
Okay, no problem, Ketan. Um, there is another question that can we reduce the Camtasia rendering time, like the video rendering time?
No, I mean, if you have very strong machine, then only it can be reduced, but it really depends on what kind of media material you are using. For example, I'm using animations here. This is very basic thing like T-Rec recording and a few callouts and this thing. But if you are using very high animations or GIFs, or if your video length is very long, then it is directly related to the rendering time. So that is not possible to minimize rendering time by any external factor. So this is very short video of 1 minute and 38 seconds. Still, it took like 3 to 4 minutes to render. So if you are creating videos worth 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then it will take time.
Okay, that answers the question. So another question that I have is how can we like edit or update the existing videos if we have?
Yeah, you can just import it here from import media option and then have it in your clip bin and drag it on the timeline. Then you can straight away uh, start on editing.
And is there an option that I can use a small section of the previous video in a new video or in another video like that?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
For
So
example, it's a very, I mean, I hope all videos, if all videos are related or anyways you want to insert anything in between, you can just cut this portion, insert your new media
okay.
here and
Yeah.
just edit it using transitions.
Okay, that's cool. And also we see that sometimes like in videos in like tutorials a menu is captured and that menu is then highlighted or zoomed on the screen in the
Mhm.
video.
Okay.
So how is that achieved?
Okay, so
Like,
yeah, so assume that this is the menu, then we can use a highlighter
mhm.
and highlight like this, and also we can use zoom in function.
Okay, so that can be done after we have captured the video.
Right.
Okay.
The first thing is writing script. The writing crisp script with choicest of words. So we can adjust this length and all things, but yeah,
Okay.
it can be done like this.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, that were the questions. If anyone have any question, they can unmute themselves and ask on.
I see one more from Muhammad. It says, what format of video support external links? MP4 does not support. So which format should we import if we have links in our video?
Uh, Actually, you have to download some codecs for MP4 support. Now they support that format too. Uh, AVI was the most common format earlier, but now they support almost all types of videos. There is a separate codec that you need for that.
Okay, I hope that answered your question, Muhammad.
Uh,
Then Jesse, yeah, sorry,
I
go
had
ahead.
one question actually. I have placed it on the chat. The question is, if we insert two videos in different timelines,
Mhm.
can we play both at the same time? And also, while playing, can we blur one and can we show one more?
Yes, we can do that.
how can you show that? How
Yeah,
to
I
do
will
it?
show you. Sure. So these two are different videos, right? So try to keep it minimum with feature that you are describing. Okay, you want to show both videos at the same time. Hello?
Yes, yeah, that is what I asked.
Okay, that is not actually possible. You will always get whatever material in the upper timeline, but why? I mean, what is the requirement? Can I ask?
No, that was just my doubt. Like, since
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
beginner in Camtasia, so I just wanted
Okay.
to know if you want to play two videos at the same time, but blur one and show one, again blur one, something like that.
No, you can do something like this. I mean, if these are two different videos, then you can have one on first timeline, another one on second, and have this. I mean, not on the top of it, but like this. Then you can do that. Like uh, after this, you can show this video. You can always blur, but what you want to use audio from other video and things like that. I mean, I don't understand the use case.
All right. So in with the for the time, what we'll do is I'm just going scrolling through the Q&As. So Jesse, I'm not sure whether Ketan will be able to answer, but then just for the group, I am reading out your question out loud. So she wanted to know the pros and cons between Camtasia and Adobe Captivate. So
Okay.
from the
Yeah,
group, yeah.
I can, I mean,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
tell you in a minute or so. So Adobe Captivate is majorly used for creating e-learning courses where you have a lot of interactive screens and a lot of media resources like people or different sketches, or that Captivate has a lot of inbuilt material that is really important for creating e-learning process, whereas Camtasia is mostly used for creating instructional videos. So there is a basic difference between two is in instructional videos, we see whatever happening on the screen and we try to, do it on our own letter or at the same time. And in e-learning courses, they are basically courses that we like online classes where we pay full attention, where the screen interaction or interesting elements are there in e-learning courses. So those elements are available in Captivate. So if you want to create e-learning courses or videos like that, then I would suggest to use Captivate. And for rest of the videos, you can try Camtasia. I hope that answers
Okay.
your question.
Yeah, Ketan, there is another question related to the previous question. It is like how far Camtasia stand above for video editing compared to other tools present in the market.
Okay, so if you want to produce videos that are purely of like you shoot on your camera or DSLR and then try to edit it in Camtasia, then uh, you can do it, but the rendering time and those technical things, they don't really support it. So if you want to create videos which have screen captures and anything about your product, so Camtasia works for them very well. So for other video editing purposes, you can try Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, such softwares. But Camtasia works well when you have screen recordings, narrations, and such kind of videos, instructional videos, product videos, and things like that. Now they have started supporting higher formats or heavy files too, but I don't think it will work that well as compared to other softwares. So it basically depends on your need, what kind of videos you want to produce. See, if you want to create YouTube videos about any product, say Camtasia, how to use Camtasia tutorial, then it will work because you can capture your face in the corner and you can see how what you do in Camtasia, like editing and all that stuff. So it will work. But if you want videos which have only your face talking and shooting on some other device than laptop, then the file size will be too high.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll just take one last question. Is
Yeah.
it okay, Zoe? Do we have the time? Just one last?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have one.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can take one
Yeah.
more question.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Reshma, she
So
wants to know, can we import the videos created in Camtasia into PDF or PPT files?
Videos in PDF or in PPT files you can import them, but not in PDF because you can insert links, right? So when it depends on where you want to host your videos. Like your videos are on Vimeo or YouTube, then you can always insert that link in your PDF document, so it is clickable. But you cannot insert video as, and you cannot embed that video if you are producing PDF as your output. You can import them in PowerPoint presentation.
okay, Ketan. There is one just a small question which I missed is are there any default voices available in Camtasia to read out the text?
No, no.
Okay.
There is a facility. There is some software you can install in alignment with Word where you just type your script there and it reads out loud your script and you can record that. Audacity is one such software you can use for creating audio files.
Okay. Thank you, Ketan, for answering all the questions. If anyone have any more questions, you can post it on the global Telegram group or email to Ketan. I'll share his email ID in the
Yeah,
chat.
Vishakha, just one more thing. If anyone is looking out for a software which is for demos, like for demo recording or demo editing, then there is one software called Descript. So it is available. I mean, you can try a free version. So you can perform editing based on audio. So it's a very new and interesting feature, and I'm also using it trial version. But you can use that software.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much. So I think that's it for today. And as we've spoken about,